This message is being broadcast through the Community Access Center. This message is being issued at the request of local event organizers under the authority of local broadcasting agencies. There is no emergency, and if there was an emergency, official instructions would have followed the alert tone. This message will contain information from the organizers of the Brunswick Flower Festival, from Glynn County, Georgia. If you would like to know more information, please stand by. The following message contains a pre-recorded message from the head organizer of the Brunswick Flower Festival, Mary Rivera.
Hello everyone, my name is Mary Rivera, with the Brunswick Flower Festival Planning Committee. This Friday, December 11th, we will be holding the 5th Annual Brunswick Flower Festival in downtown Brunswick, Georgia. The event will be free to everyone, and open to the public. The Brunswick Flower Festival is one of the few places in the nation you can go and see all these beautiful flowers at this time of year. This is especially due to unseasonably warm temperatures down in this part of the South. The forecast for Friday is expected to be sunny and mild, perfect weather for our event. In addition to all of our usual displays, we also have some foreign flowers to show off this year. The main highlight being our Wisteria flowers, which were recently imported from Japan. So if you're looking for something to do this weekend, come on down to the Brunswick Flower Festival and spend some time outside with us. We hope to see you there.
This concludes this activation of the Community Access Center. Thank you for your time.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is James Bold with First Coast Weather and News. Today, we have a local story out of Glynn County, Georgia. Yesterday afternoon, the 5th Annual Brunswick Flower Festival was held in downtown Brunswick. Estimated turnout for the event was estimated to be at around 5,000 people. Residents in the area said it was a nice boost to the local economy. Though the festival was not without its problems. Over the course of the weekend, there were around 250 admissions to local healthcare offices in regards to a new illness. These patients have had a variety of symptoms, but most of them seem to be symptoms of respiratory illness. Common symptoms include cough, chest pain, trouble breathing, stiff muscles, clogged sinuses, and fever. It is unknown where or what this disease could have come from at this time. Preliminary investigations show that it is structurally different from that of the common cold or flu, along with the currently ongoing COVID-19 virus. It is currently theorized that this disease is of foreign origin, due to its unusual structure compared to what is found typically in viruses common to North America. There also was a large turnout of people from outside of Brunswick at the festival, so the theory seems plausible. In the meantime, local authorities are advising people continue to follow social distancing guidelines that were already in place due to the coronavirus pandemic. Wear masks, socially distance, and be kind to others. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention are currently investigating this new disease, and hopefully be able to identify this disease shortly. Speaking of viruses, it's time for the new coronavirus case numbers for the past week.
This message is being broadcast at the request of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. A contagious disease warning has been issued for the city of Brunswick, Georgia, until further notice. Over the course of the past 3 days, there have been around 600 new confirmed cases of an unknown disease within the city of Brunswick. This disease does not currently have a name, and has not been able to be identified by any medical organizations in the area. It is currently advised that all residents in the city of Brunswick do not leave the area, as to not potentially spread the virus. In public, wear face masks and socially distance from others. This disease seems to affect people in multiple different ways. The disease seems to spread through the air, leading to symptoms initially similar to many respiratory illnesses. These symptoms include, but are not limited to, heavy cough, congestion, trouble breathing, headaches, and fever. Over time, the disease seems to evolve into one that affects the muscular and nervous system. Further stages of the virus include symptoms of but not limited to, muscle cramps and pains, stiff joints, trouble moving, irritability, bouts of intense rage, and other neurological symptoms. If you or someone you know may have been exposed to this virus, please report to a local medical office immediately. This message is being broadcast at the request of the Brunswick Police Department. A local area emergency has been issued for Glynn County, Georgia until further notice. This message is an extension to the contagious disease warning issued by the Centers for Disease Control. New cases of a new virus, which currently remains unnamed, has been reported in areas outside the city of Brunswick. This includes the cities of Sterling, Jekyll Island, St. Simons, Windward Acres, and Broadfield. If you are in any of these cities, it is advised that you wear face masks in public and stay away from others. Strange behavior and physical changes has begun to occur in residents with this new disease, especially those within the city of Brunswick. These changes include, but are not limited to, bouts of rage, irritability, strange muscle contractions, a green tint to their skin, and loud cracking when they walk. Officials advise that you remain away from people exhibiting these symptoms in public. Quarantines of these towns may be required if this situation is not controlled shortly. If possible, it is advised you remain indoors at this time, and try to have as little contact with other people until more is known about this disease. There is currently no known cure or treatment. For more information on this event, please visit the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention website. This message is being broadcast at the request of the Glynn County Police Department. A civil danger warning has been issued for the county of Glynn, Georgia until further notice. A strange virus, referred to as the Wisteria virus by local residents, has become more widespread and a critical situation. Residents are being asked to remain indoors at this time. Infected individuals have been reported becoming physically aggressive in public. All attempts to reason with them has not worked. Strange physical alterations have also seemed to be occurring in these individuals. Their skin tone begins to take on a slight greenish tint, and they seem to have some type of flowers or stems protruding from their bodies. These flower buds are purple or blue in appearance, and can sometimes run down the length of their bodies. There has also been reports of strong roots wrapped around or inside their bodies, somewhat resembling tree branches at points. These roots seem to be snapping and fracturing the bones of those who are infected. These individuals appear to have lost control of their bodies. Even with what seems to be like snapped bones, they are still able to walk around, and even run rather fast. If you encounter one of these individuals, it is advised you keep your distance. If one of these people attempts to start a fight with you, it is asked that you try and apprehend them as peacefully as possible. If that is not an option, the use of lethal force has been authorized to protect you and your loved ones. The estimated amount of these diseased individuals is estimated to be between 650 to 850. This message will repeat every hour until the situation has been contained, or until more information becomes available. This message is being broadcast at the request of Glynn County Emergency Management in conjunction with the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. This message is an emergency update regarding on the ongoing outbreak of Wisteria virus in Glynn County, Georgia. The following message will contain new information about the virus, its transmission, and means of protecting yourself. Please stand by, as the information in this alert may save your life. There has been multiple new discoveries regarding the Wisteria virus, with all of the following information being provided by the CDC. Firstly, the transmission of the virus. The Wisteria virus seems to transmit through the air, similarly to many common respiratory illnesses. But this disease seems to be different in other ways. The cells seem to be plant-based, and it is currently believed that this disease could have come from foreign plants at the Brunswick Flower Festival on the 9th of December. These diseased cells likely go through the air in the form of pollen. It is also believed that bees can transmit this virus, as they are also carriers of pollen. It is highly advised you remain away from any areas with a lot of natural foliage, or beehives. Following up on those discoveries, it has also been found out that some of these bees seem to swarm around infected individuals. This is likely due to the flowers that form on the outside of their bodies. It is believed that these infected people act as a hub of sorts for the bees to unknowingly spread the disease. The behavior of these bees have also become more aggressive too, meaning they may actively seek out humans. Wearing insect repellent may help keep the bees at bay. Beekeepers are currently being called in from around the state to help control the situation and hopefully slow the disease down at least somewhat. Lastly, methods for killing one of these infected individuals if needed. While this should be seen as an absolute last resort, deadly force may be required in extreme circumstances. Traditional firearms do seem to slow them down, but not fully kill them. What is currently advised is to use some sort of flammable weapon. This can be igniting gasoline, makeshift flamethrowers, or incendiary rounds on firearms. It is also possible that you can decapitate or cut off some of the limbs of these people, but that may be tough. In early stages of the Wisteria virus, it has been observed that these infected individuals' bones and skin tissue are weakened, making it easier to injure them. But after around 48 to 72 hours, strong roots begin to take form within the body, seemingly reinforcing the bones and skin tissue. Sometimes these roots wrap a little too tight, and can result in shattered and broken bones. Even then, the roots seem strong enough to act as a replacement for these shattered bones. This is also the point where reasoning with these people ceases to be an option. Remember, once they turn, there is no going back. Do what you must to keep you and those around you safe. This message will repeat every hour until the situation has been contained, or until more information is known.
Good evening, everyone. This is your host, James Bold, from First Coast Weather and News. At this hour, we have an update on the situation that has been unfolding in Glynn County, Georgia, over the past week and a half. For those of you who are unaware, Glynn County, but specifically the city of Brunswick, have been experiencing a strange new virus. This virus has been dubbed the Wisteria virus due to its odd nature involving flowers and foliage. On December 14th, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention issued a contagious disease warning for the city of Brunswick, warning of a strange virus. What started out as what seemed to be another respiratory illness, quickly evolved into something much stranger. People's muscles began to cease, and people that came down with the virus seemed to turn into almost zombie-like creatures. It is believed that the virus is transmitted through some sort of pollen or airborne seed. As of right now, the perimeters have been secured around Glynn County to prevent further spread of this virus. Inside of Glynn County, there has been chaos for over a week now. Many have lost their loved ones to the Wisteria virus, due to there being no cure. Holding on to their loved ones is not much of an option either, as within 48 to 72 hours, they become violently aggressive. The virus seems to almost plant roots of sorts into people's bones, incapacitating them, before taking control. It's like some sort of plant parasite hybrid, the kinds of thing that not even crazy Hollywood executives could dream up. At this point in time, a complete lockdown is expected for Glynn County, as the National Guard makes its move to secure the area. The CDC currently has no answers in terms of a cure, or a potential treatment for the virus. We will keep you updated as always with more information when it becomes available.
This message is being broadcast at the request of the Glynn County Police Department. A shelter-in-place order has been issued for Glynn County until further notice. This is a mandatory order. Breaking the rules of this order is considered breaking the law and can and likely will be punished by deadly force. The National Guard will be coming to multiple cities in Glynn County, Georgia. This will include the cities of Brunswick, Sterling, Jekyll Island, St. Simons, Windward Acres, and Broadfield. It is demanded everyone be in their houses by 12 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. The National Guard has been given the order to shoot on sight, meaning you are putting yourself at serious risk of death if you are caught outside. To prepare for the arrival of the National Guard, it is advised that you block off all entrances to your house and seal your windows shut. It is also advised that you keep a can of bug repellent on you at all times. This is due to the potential of Wisteria virus-carrying bees becoming aggressive. They can infect you simply by flying near you, and you inhaling some of the infected pollen. They can also infect you more directly by stinging you. If the stinger enters your bloodstream, it is likely that the effects of this virus will take place much faster. The current plan is for the National Guard to eliminate any infected people, and to make sure there are no more active infections. Once that is out of the way, Glynn County is expected to be evacuated. This message will repeat every hour until the situation is resolved, or until more information is available.
Hello everyone, my name is Elijah Anderson, a soldier for the National Guard. The current time is 11:50 a.m. on the morning of December 24th, 2020. I will be recording an audio log of sorts as I am about to head into a war unlike any other. I am one of the 500 men heading into Glynn County, Georgia, to try and get the Wisteria virus situation under control. I have no clue what I'm going to see in there, but if I could be honest, I'm scared as hell. This virus sounds like some nightmare straight out of a movie. Personally, I'm more worried that even if I do survive, will I even be the same person afterwards? But I'm sure this is all just anxiety talking. What are a bunch of sick people going to do against us anyway? We're armed to the teeth, and we got a job to do here. My goal is to save as many people as possible, by any means necessary. I'm a part of a team of 25 men that are heading to the town of Broadfield from the north. I grew up in South Carolina, always very close to Georgia. Hell, even had a friend who grew up in Glynn County. So in a way, this is a personal mission for me. Anyway, we're about to head in now. I'll keep you updated on how things go.
This message is being broadcast at the request of the Georgia Emergency Management Group. An immediate evacuation order has been issued for all of Glynn County, Georgia. If you live within Glynn County, you are urged to leave the area immediately. This small group of around 500 National Guard members that were sent to handle the Wisteria virus situation in the county has been compromised. It is currently feared that there is no solution to handling the mutated individuals. The state of Georgia is currently communicating with the national government, trying to figure out a potential solution to this event. In the meantime, is advised you leave immediately if you can. It's looking like the amount of viable options are running out. Where possible, bring only the essentials with you. When reaching the county borders, you will be taken into custody, until it can be proven that you do not have the virus. Please remain calm, and cooperate with government officials. This is not the type of solution we wanted, but it's looking like the only option. We are truly sorry to any of you that have lost a loved one due to this event, and we wish more could have been done. The state government is expected to come to a conclusion by 9 p.m. on December 25th, so it is advised you leave the area by then. This message will repeat every hour until new information is available, or until the situation is resolved.
Jesus Christ, that did not go as expected. I don't even know where to start with all of this. You would think that in an area full of people with firearms, this wouldn't have really ever become much of an issue. Even with our heavy weaponry, it wasn't enough though. Normal bullets really only stopped them for a short amount of time, and the guard did not supply us with enough incendiary rounds to fight them all off. I don't even know where most of my squad went. I'm currently hiding out to the northeast of Broadfield in Georgia. They may say fleeing is for cowards, but fuck what they say, man. It was crazy in there. It was like all the life, all the compassion, and all the humanity was drained from these zombies. They're essentially zombies now. And the insects, maybe it was from all the dead bodies laying around, but the amount of insects were insane. I think I may have gotten stung by one of them on the hand at some point. Even with full military gear and face masks, these damn bugs still find a way to get to me. I hope I'll be alright. I won't lie though, I'm having body aches like hell right now. Much more than what I would usually have from a normal operation. Right now though, I'm focused on getting the hell out of here. I'll keep you all updated on how that goes.
This message is being issued at the request of the United States government. A fire strike warning has been issued for the county of Glynn, Georgia. A fire strike warning means the use of flammable weapons are preparing to be used on a mass scale. The United States government and the state of Georgia have come to an agreement regarding the ongoing Wisteria virus outbreak. This virus is a plague on humanity, and needs to be scorched off of the earth immediately. The primary way of killing infected individuals is by burning them alive, along with all the plant material inside of them. Fire crews will be just outside the county, hopefully to put out any wildfires this will likely cause. This all may seem brutal, but it is currently the only solution we have. If you are still within Glynn County, you need to leave now, or face certain death. The use of fire weapons is being used not just for the specifics of these infected individuals, but also to not have to deal with the consequences of nuclear fallout, or a massive explosion. The strike will take place at midnight on December 26th. You have exactly 12 hours from the issuing of this alert to leave the area. We are truly sorry it had to come to this, but this is for the betterment of us all. What is one county to an entire country, or even the world? We tried to get this situation under control, but this seems to be the only way. Again, we are truly sorry to every resident of Glynn County. The area may be lost, but its memory will live on in our hearts forever. Look forward to the future, to a better tomorrow, without running the risk of this virus ruining everyone's lives. God bless you all, and we hope you can make it out safely.
Damn it all, man. I think I ended up catching this Wisteria virus shit. Everything hurts. Every single bone in my body feels like it's about ready to shatter into a million pieces. This stuff really was no joke. I just can't believe this is even happening to me. I just wanted to do the right thing for my country. What did I do to deserve this? Just 2 weeks ago, I was living a normal life. Now I'm on my deathbed. Alone. I won't even be able to make it home to see my family for Christmas. On the bright side, though, I managed to sneak past those guards. Well, there really weren't that many left on the borders, all things considered. The fire strike is about to happen soon, and they wanted nothing to do with any of that mess. I managed to cross the Altamaha and Butler rivers to get to the town of Darien, right outside of Glynn County. Fuck, man. I think I just lost my arm. Felt like something just obliterated my bones. This really might be it for me. I hope I'll at least live for a few more minutes. I want to see the scum of a virus wiped off the face of the earth before I die. Also, before I go, I want to say goodbye to my family, to my lovely wife and 2 kids. I will thoroughly miss you all. God damn it. There goes one of my legs. I always thought if I was going to lose a limb doing this job, it was going to be from a landmine or something, not from some godforsaken zombie virus. I'm guessing next up it's heading for my nervous system, meaning I can likely say goodbye to my spine any minute now. I hope I did good for my country, and I hope everyone is proud of me. I'll see you all on the other side. This is Elijah Anderson, signing.